Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome to my next Let's Play, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I will press start, or in this case, A. Yes, I am doing this game just because I can't do New Super Mario Bros. 2 until I get a more powerful computer, because it keeps crashing on me, the Elgato software. It's complicated. I could explain it more, but I really don't feel like it, because this is a separate thing by itself. A new Let's Play that I'm going to be doing. Majora's Mask, obviously. You saw the title screen, didn't you? Yeah, so I'm going to put in link here just because I could put in, like, Bobbery. Well, will Bobbery even fit? I'm going to try that. I really am. B-O-B-B-E-R-Y. Oh my gosh, it does fit. Okay. Well, I guess, unlike Minish Cap, this actually fits, so I guess I'll use Bobbery. So yes, we will start. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. Ah, wait. What? What happened? What is happening? How did fairies knock me off my horse? I don't know. This is a video game. Ugh. Such video game logic. Oh god, who is this? Oh, it's a floating mask. Now it's actually a scarecrow. Kind of. Yup. This is, a guy. Hee hee, you two fairies did great. Yes, this is Skull Kid. He was in Ocarina of Time in the Lost Woods, but now he's in this game. Very more significant role in this game. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't even know what he's talking about there. I guess he's talking about, like, maybe he remembers him from Ocarina of Time or something, and he doesn't really want to be mean to him, but he's going to anyway because of... I don't know. He's just mean like that. Now he's... What are you doing? You will not touch me like that, sir. No. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. No, you're just a fairy. You don't even have hands. You can't, Tail. What would you do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? I didn't know fairies could be brother and sister, but apparently this game contradicts that. Look at Link. His eyes. And then Skull Kid, he's just like, what? I don't have your ocarina. What are you talking about? I already saw it. Too late. And no, you will not ride away. That is my horse. Epona, what are you doing? Why are you riding away with him? Or maybe she got spooked or something. I don't know. I guess horses do that sometimes. Ooh, that must hurt. Ugh, you can hear this noises Link is making. It's like, ah, ooh, bah. Those are like the only things Link can say anyway, so... Say maybe like the noises he makes when he rolls and stuff, or slashes his sword, but regardless... Now we finally, are in a part like this. Oh, Link finally gets tossed off. And you're not dead, are you? This is a Nintendo game. You can't be dead. Okay, there we go. You are back up and running again. Well, maybe not running yet, but yes, now we have control of Link. This is Link, although I named him Bobbery, so whenever his name appears in the game, it's going to be Bobbery, but his official name is Link, trust me. Controls. You can move with the control stick. I'm actually playing the Virtual Console version, but I'm playing it on my Wii U with a GameCube controller adapter, so I'm using my GameCube controller even though there's not a GameCube port on the Wii U. But my GameCube controller is acting like a classic controller. It's kind of hard to explain, but just trust me. It works. So yeah, I am playing it legitimately low, like on the Virtual Console. I paid for it. Yeah, so... controls. Control stick to move. You have your C stick up there if you're playing on a GameCube controller, which I'm just going to be explaining those controls. They were like the C buttons on the N64 controller, which this game was originally for. But yeah, you can press B to slash this grass here. You can slash other things too with your sword. If you're moving forward and you slash, you'll do like a vertical slash there. If you hold B, you can do a spin attack there. Also, if you rotate the control stick and press B, you'll do a spin attack too, blah, but it'll do more quickly. If you're just slashing your sword normally, you'll just do like a sword slash like that. If you're holding L, L on the GameCube controller or Z on the N64 controller, and if you try to do any type slash, it'll always be a vertical one. And if you hold forward while you're in the left, or you're holding the L button, or like locking onto something, but I'll get into more of that later. And you hold forward and press A, you'll do a jump attack. So yeah, that's basic controls for right now. You don't really know anymore. Oh yeah, and if you press start, you'll go into this menu here. We have the map, quest status. You can see we have our sword and our shield, masks, select item. Yeah, there's no status screen in this game like there was in Ocarina of Time. Like, you know, probably they replaced it with the map screen, or not the map screen, the masks screen, because, you know, there wasn't a separate screen for masks. Obviously, that's the name of this game, Majora's Mask, so I think masks might play a big, important part in this game. Also, if you run towards things, Link will automatically jump. There's no jump button in this game. I don't think there has been a jump button in a Zelda game, unless you count, like, the Rock's Feather or the Rock's Cape and, like, those games. And, whoa, yeah, Link also does really fancy moves in this game in post-Ocarina of Time, so yeah. I will stop messing around and just get right to it. Come on, Link, do your fancy moves. Also, if you press A, you can roll. I forgot to mention that. And also, if you roll and then jump off a ledge, you'll go farther. So that's pretty cool. You can use that to your advantage sometimes. I'm not actually sure if that's supposed to be in the game or not, but it works, so you can use it. And in here, Link, no, don't fall off the edge. Dang you, stupid automatic walking. Ah. I think that actually screws you over like that like 2 other times in this game too, so yeah. Ooh, what's this? It's trippy images. It looks like something a kindergartner drew or something, I don't know. Multicolored images of images, yes. And we landed on some sort of flower. Spotlights? Oh, Skull Kid, give me back my horse. I want Epona back. She is very pretty. And you actually get to see her as like a baby pony in this game. Or not a baby, just like a regular pony. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. Well, you're not its master. I am. And she only rode away with you because she got scared at first. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Heh heh. Oh, please tell me, you didn't kill it, did you? This is a Nintendo game. You know you can't kill things, Skull Kid. Please? Aw, boo-hoo. Why this sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. That was not fun. It wasn't fun for the horse. It wasn't fun for me. It wasn't fun for... I didn't get to read that dialogue because it was automatic. This is... Oh my gosh. I think he said he was going to do something to us. He's shaking his mask, conjuring up magic. If this was 1692, he'd probably be accused of witchcraft. Oh, yeah. So now... what's this? What? I know there's something... Oh, whoa. What the... Deku scrubs. Ugh. At first I thought it was glitching out there because it was just flashing the image of the Deku scrubs, but I guess that happens anyway. And I just didn't pay attention to this scene a bunch other times throughout the past. But yeah. Also, as you can see, the scene was sort of like blurred a little. They used that blur filter a lot in this game, and what the heck? What? No, I am a Deku. I'm a Deku now. No, I don't want to be a Deku. I'm made out of wood. I mean, I can burn easily. People might use me in a fire, yet I'm somehow still growing hair. I don't know. Hee, now that's a good look for you. No, it's not. I was fine the way I was. You'll stay here forever looking like that. Yeah, I sort of was late on that. No, get back here, Skull Kid. I want my original form back. No, you stupid fairy. I'm, like, defenseless. But Link still retains his original hat and tunic. Gotta have that. Or bottom part of his tunic, I guess. Sis! I guess I'm... yeah, that's a boy. And that's Tail, the purple one. And Tattle is the white one. Tattletale, yeah. You get the pun there. Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me. Well, they just did. And I don't think ramming your face against the door is going to open it. You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, you didn't have to come and get me. You didn't have to come and punch me in the face. Stupid fairy. Well, don't just sit there, Deku Boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? Wait, is there something stuck on my face? No. You should be feeling guilty right now. Will you stop staring at me and just open the door? Please, come on, help this little girl is asking you. So please, hurry up. Girl? You're hardly a girl, you're a fairy. Oh, Tail, I wonder if that child will be all right on his own. Now, I never knew if what she meant by that was, like, if the Skull Kid will be right on his own, because, like, that's a child, or if Tail, her brother, will be right on his own, because he's sort of a child, too. I don't know. But yeah, while you're in Deku form here, if you, also, I forgot to mention before, but if you press R, you would have used your shield, but if you press R in Deku form, you get, like, this shield type thing. I think it still works like a shield, but you can move it around and stuff. If you press A, you can do the spin attack thing. You don't have your sword, and B doesn't do anything yet. Notice how I said yet. No, I don't know. Yeah, and these carvings, or paintings, I don't know, they look really blurry. Probably because, like, the Wii U upscales things, and it actually looks pretty good on this, except for, you know, because it was, like, on an N64 originally. Now it's upscaled to, like, 1080p on a Wii U, although I'm not recording it in 1080p because that would just be stupid. Hey, wait for me. Don't leave me behind. So, that stuff I said back there, I don't know why that's in red. I guess to signify importance. Usually they do that in Zelda games. I apologize. So, take me with you. Please. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? No, you hurt me before. Plus, I don't want another Navi incident. Although, Navi actually wasn't that really annoying, I guess. Only in certain places. Good, then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so, it's nice to meet you, or whatever. So now that we got all this straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up and I'll tell you. Hopefully we'll manage to get by without my help until then. And Link is just like, what are we gonna do with her? Yeah, so also, these are Deku flowers. If you press A on them, you will dive into them when you're a Deku. Then you can move out, and you can fly like this. Also, something to note is that when you're flying like this, the amount of time you can fly is determined by the distance you fly, not the time. And that can also be used to your advantage in some places and in some games and stuff, so just keep that in mind. Also, I forgot to mention, if Tattle isn't trying to talk to you with up, you can use it to look around in first person like this. So yeah. Now we have a little Deku Flower maze here. If you fall down, it's a bottomless pit. I don't think you'll lose one heart. You'll just get sent to the beginning of the room again. But this puzzle isn't that hard. Well, it's not even a puzzle. It's just like a maze. Not even a maze. It's just like a gauntlet. I don't know. It's just a bunch of Deku Flowers on platforms. Also, you can open a treasure chest with A when you're next to them. And we get a Deku Nut. Well, actually, we get 10. I don't know why it only says 1. But if you go into your menu, you see your Deku Nuts here. You can equip them to a C button. Any of them will do. I'll just equip it to this one for right now. And when you're up in the air with a Deku like this, if you press B while you're in the air, you can do like a little dive bomber thing and shoot Deku Nuts down. And it'll create a blinding flash. That's actually used some. Not really, but most people think Deku Nuts are actually pretty useless. They can be useful. They have their useful situations, but I'm sort of with those people for most of the time. Hey, you, come on, press C and talk to me. Well, L, but same thing. Also, if you press L on things like this, on a GameCube controller or Z and an N64 controller, you can lock onto things. You can use your sword. Well, for not right now, we're Deku. We don't have our sword. You can spin into them still, or no, not like that. You can spin into them, you can attack them and stuff like that, but if Tattle has something to tell you about them, like an enemy or something, you can press up and she'll tell you about them. Or C up. There you go. See, you can do it if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look at them so you can talk to them. Use Z target to talk to people even if they're far away. Or if there's no one to target, you can press Z to look straight ahead. But enough about that for now. Come over to this tree and check it out. Okay. Also, the A button is sort of like the action icon, so you have to pay attention to what it does. But if you stand next to something that's checkable, like this, you can press check, and it's strange. By the way you look like right now, sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second. How sad. I wonder... I don't know. Anyway, if you go through this log here, it transports you to another blurry section with the spinny places. Yeah, I told you these blurry sections would be used a lot. And here we go into the someplace with the gear, and oh no, we can't go back. Not like there was much back there anyway, but I guess we're trapped in whatever this place is, and we can't go back anytime soon. Okay, so yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, so these gears here and stuff. So yeah, I guess we can just leave and... Oh, you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? One of the most famous lines to come out of this game. This is the Happy Mask Salesman. He is a mask salesman, although you can't really buy masks from him. He's just has that bag for show, I guess. Although they did incorporate a Ocarina of Time 3D in his shop. He was an Ocarina of Time. He was in Hyrule. He had a shop, so I guess he followed us here. I don't know. I own the Happy Mask shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Now don't think me rude, but I have been following you. How? I did not see you behind me. How come you didn't stop Skull Kid? Are you just that bad of a person? Did you fall down that pit too? You know, that pit with all the creepy images and stuff? I don't know. I don't know. For I know a way to return you to your former self. Oh, you do? I'm listening. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. You mean my ocarina? I guess that's pretty precious. I mean, Zelda gave it to me in Ocarina of Time, so yeah. Although she did, like, throw it in the water first, so hopefully it's not too waterlogged, although that was an adventure ago. All I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that Imp stole from me. Wait, you mean Skull Kid? Oh, you mean the mask he had on his face? I don't know. That seemed pretty dangerous. I mean, it had, like, spikes all over it. What? Is that not a simple task? Why does someone like you, it should be by no means a difficult task. I don't even know where Skull Kid is. We lost him in the other place. Except, the one thing is, I am a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring me it back before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have a tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Okay, I'll try, I guess. Well, then I'm counting on you. As long as you can change me back to human, I guess. I just really don't want to be a Deku. So now we can finally exit and enter Dawn of the First Day. 72 hours remain. South Clocktown. Yes, Clocktown. It is the main city of this game. There's 4 parts to it, if you could imagine by there being a south part of it. East, west, and north are also part of it. That's the compass directions. Compass directions actually play a pretty strong part in this game, too, along with time. He gives me the creeps. That Max salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Was that Troke trying to break the 4th wall or something? I don't know. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, if you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate, you'll find the Great Fairy in there. How many times can Tails say Great Fairy? I don't know. Yes, this is Clocktown. Way to give me a warm welcome, buddy. No, you did it again. Ugh, this dog will attack you because you're Deku for whatever reason. Maybe he's racist. I don't know. But before you do anything, and I'm just doing this because I don't want to waste time later. Also, well, yeah, you can come in here, and as a Deku, you can also hop across the water. You get 5 steps like that. It's actually easier than swimming, in my opinion, so if there's ever a time, well, I'll just save that explaining for later. Whoa, you're going fast? What's wrong with you? I don't know. Okay, so this is part of the Great Fairy, actually, and please hear my plea. Please find a way to return me to the Fairy Fountain in North Clocktown. Yes, we have to go return that piece to the Great Fairy. Because, yeah, the Great Fairy is split up, unlike the ones in Ocarina of Time, they were whole. And unlike the ones in Ocarina of Time, these ones are actually colored. And the ones in Ocarina of Time were all pink, but these ones are actually colored. That one is orange. So the Great Fairy is going to be orange. And also, collecting pieces of Great Fairies is also going to be used later in the game for other things, but we'll get into that when we actually get into it. And here we have East Clocktown. Also, for something that I really want to mention that's kind of important about the structure of this Let's Play, I'm going to be doing pretty much every side quest that I can do as earliest as I can do it, just for organization's sake, and that I can get everything out of the way as soon as I can and not waste any time at all. I mean, I'll still focus on the story some. I mean, obviously, because this is one of the more darker stories in a Zelda game, I guess. But I mean, it's also a pretty cool story too. I mean, there's not that much story, but when we get it later in the actual mechanics of this game. By the way, this is Tingle here. He sells you maps. You want to give him. You want to buy a map from him. I'm not going to read his text just because, like, I don't know. You can read it for yourself. Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to be doing every side quest as early as I can. And by the way, this is also the first game Tingle appears in. And this is also pretty much the only game that he's not really annoying in. Like every other game, he tries to, like, make you spend a lot of rupees or take rupees away from you. I don't know. But yes, so I'm going to try to do everything as early as I can for the 3rd time. Jeez, can I get a sentence out? Yeah, you want to buy Clocktown map for 5 rupees. It's not that much. You should have 5 rupees by now. So yeah, Tingle, Tingle, Cool and Pa. I will definitely not steal those words because they are yours and I respect that. Okay, so now that if I can explain something. Yeah, so like I said before, I will be doing everything as early as I can, and I don't know. I just sort of have planned out everything that I'm going to be doing in the early parts. Like, I know every side quest that I can do at the right beginning of the game, and I'm going to be doing that as early as I can just to keep everything structured and I don't forget anything. Because I seriously made a list of everything in order that I can do at this early point in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much how this LP is going to work. I'm going to try to be as efficient as possible too and not miss anything. So yes, this is the Great Fairy here. Oh no, the Great Fairy! As you see, she's split up into different pieces, but we got this piece. Later on, you'll actually have to find more than one piece, but we'll save that for later, like I said. And a little fairies turn into, oh my god, that is even uglier than an Ocarina of Time. Mostly because this is the expansion pack, but obviously since I'm playing it on the Virtual Console, it didn't, so the Great Fairy is even more detailed, apparently. Tattle, you, young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that Masked Child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic powers as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. Alright. Now we get magic power. Woohoo! A staple in the Zelda series, except for it hasn't really been... Wait, when was it? I don't know. I was going to say it hasn't been in the last 2 Zelda games, but the last one before Skyward Sword was Twilight Princess. No, it was Spirit Tracks. I don't think it was in that game, was it? Was Magic in that game? I don't think so. Was it in Phantom Hourglass? I don't think so. Was it in Twilight Princess? Was Magic in Twilight Princess? I don't know. I haven't played that much of Twilight Princess. Anyway. Yes, we get Magic now. She's basically saying we should try to go to the observatory, but we have to go through a bunch of different steps to do that to begin with first. So yes, we have Magic now. And also, Tingle out here, I'll show. He's actually not going to be on the ground after you get your bubbles. He's going to be up in a balloon. But yes, you can press B to shoot bubbles out of your mouth. Most people think that it's his nose. I don't know why. But yes, it's his mouth. And you can shoot it. It's sort of like an arrow if you've ever played another Zelda game. Like with a bow, except within Deku form. And Tingle will fall to the ground. I guess he's up high so he can like make more maps. You can buy a map from him now. In the spot over here, you can get a bunch of rupees, although the grass will run away from you. I don't know why. Also, yes, you can destroy this balloon too, because you can, and that's also important to do for right now. But, I think, since this video has gone on long enough, in the next part of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we will be talking to this, kid, not Tattle. No, I don't want to talk to Tattle. We will be talking to this kid here because we popped this balloon and he's looking all over the place for the person who popped it. So we will find out what he wants. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.